Jim Wilson from Hancock Mortgage, and I just want to introduce this free marketing system that we're offering to people who are willing to partner with us. This is an opportunity where you take leads that you've already paid for, leads that are dead, that are anywhere from 6 to 18 months old, and turn them into buyers. This opportunity allows you basically to sit back and relax, and we will do all the work, transforming the old leads into buyers. As you can see, our system typically takes buyers that are 6 to 18 months old, and through systematic bot conversion, we turn those old leads, those leads that have already been paid for, leads that you just don't have time to follow up with or don't have time to spend on the phone with, and we feed them into our system, and our system then goes through each one of the leads through an interactive system and qualifies them. That turns your old leads that you've already paid for into buyers and sellers. And obviously you can do the math. If out of every 100 leads, you could turn 5 of those leads into buyers or sellers, then you can do the math and see what partnering with Hancock can do for you. As you can see from our current slide, the problem that most people run into when you buy leads from Zillow or many of the other sources is you don't know for sure if that is a buyer or seller who is ready, willing, and able, or if they're just deciding or, life circumstances aren't quite right yet. But what we do with our system is we actually qualify them through our bot system, and that system brings them to a place where they press the button and says, yes, I am ready, willing, and able, and I need a realtor because I'm ready to move now. That turns those old leads into gold. It turns those old leads that you paid for and have been sitting into money, and that turns into profit. What our automated system does is it takes the leads and it continues to filter them through responses. Are you ready? What are you looking for? How much are you willing to spend? When are you looking to move? What area are you trying to move into? All of those questions get entered into our system, and it engages the borrower or the buyer and the seller to, at this point, make some decisions and say, yes, I'm ready to go. The way it works is you upload your leads into our system where you can see them, monitor them, make sure that those leads are being worked. And then our automated system will start sending out text messages, emails, and even leaving voicemails. And it'll sound like they're interacting with a human being, but in fact, they're interacting with our bot. And that bot brings them to a point where they say, yes, I'm ready, call me, I need a realtor, I want to go. As you can see, we start out with a text. And when somebody at that point responds, within 15 minutes, they're left a voicemail. And when they respond to the voicemail, then we send them another one. And at that point, we go ahead and take them through our system. And our system double verifies that they're now ready, willing, and able. That way, you know that you're spending time with someone who can actually move forward and not spending a lot of time on the phone chasing people, trying to figure out what their next move is. Our bot automatically engages them in a behavioral adaptive workflow. In other words, we find out, do they respond to texts? Do they respond to voicemails? Can they go to the website? Are they even able to go to the website? At that point, we can adapt to their behavior so that we can maximize their responses. So our system will automatically reassign or assign based on yes or no, where I want to buy. It'll automatically go through the system until it transfers a system down into an assignable buyer or seller. As you can see from this slide, you can see the way that the text messages go with responses. So we know if somebody continues to engage with us and answer these questions, that they're actually ready to go. We would then send out all this information. We would gather it all together while you just sit back and relax. We do all the work. Then we come to you with a buyer already pre-qualified, already run through DU, already able to go. And then all you do is find them the home that they're looking for. Through technology, we can mine that gold that's been sitting around waiting to come to life. Well, we can resurrect those. We'll re-engage those leveraging technology, texting, email, voicemail, and we'll continue to flow through them, whether they respond now or whether they respond 2 months from now, whether they respond 6 months from now or a year from now. We will just continue to re-engage until they're ready to go. Then at that point, I can answer their call, qualify them, run them through the system, make sure you have a viable buyer, and at that point, bring you the viable buyer or seller and say, he's ready to go. Hancock Mortgage is a leading mortgage company right now using technology and using the internet and using the various different systems that are available to each one of you. And what we do at that point is we are looking to partner for success. Right now, the first part of our program is we take some of your old leads and we turn them into buyers and sellers for you. But the next step, which will begin in a month or two, is when we generate our own leads. When we generate our own leads, we bring them to you. And at that point, we partner with you for success. The first part is you partner with us, and then we partner with you. And when we're all done, we let the system work for us. So if you're ready to do that, then here's my phone number. It's right there on the screen. Give me a call. I'll be happy to sit down with you, spend a couple of minutes, show you how the system works. And then at that point, we can move ahead and get you started. And we can start taking your leads and turning them into money.